It is a winter wonderland out there. However, the batteries are dead, but it's time for me to get back out there, brave that snow, and shovel and shovel and shovel. Get out, I got a name badge. Oh, wow. Let's go look at more electric boats. What do you think, Aladino? It's a little bit chintzy for me, you know? Okay, well, hustle and the bustle is over. I'm back out here on perihelion, ready to get back to work. Okay, so this is a heat exchanger. We're gonna have a whole medley of different types of heat exchangers because I'm just trying to get my money to go as far as possible. So I'm reusing everything I can get my hands on. This one used to feed the hydronic heating system throughout the boat as a supplementary source of heat. And the idea is you put the coolant through here before it reaches the saltwater heat exchanger, and the heat that is generated there can be pumped into the hydronic system through these taps here. Now you want to match the intake from one system to the outlet for the other system. That way, as this temperature is piping hot, it's going to hit the also fairly warm stuff here, and as it moves down the system, it gets cooler and cooler on both sides, and it kind of matches it. You get the peak efficiency that way. So yeah, this is one, but we're going to have one also for the generator, and we're also going to have one for the hot water system. So it'll pull heat from the heating system to then feed the hot water throughout the boat as well. This episode is brought to you by Renogy and the Rover Lite 60 amp solar charge controller. Now they sent me this out in the previous episode, and I just want to show this to you again because this is one of the best bang for the buck out of the market. This is a solar charge controller capable of up to 2,800 watts of solar power, nearly 3,000 watts if you have a 48 volt pack, but it'll do 12 volt, it'll do 24. It has communication via Bluetooth module that you can buy separately, or you can wire it into your local area network and do some other communications with it. That way, you can connect to Renogy's Renogy One system and have a whole smart home system using that and being able to monitor all that. This is a 300 Canadian dollar charge controller. That's crazy that it can do all of that for that amount of money. They really want me to show you the temperature control. Now, this is a new feature for affordable charge controllers. I've got a snowball right here because it's actually quite warm in here. I'm just going to shove the temperature probe in there, and sure enough, stops right away. So, I'm just going to pull this out, take it in my mouth, and it takes a second to warm up. There we go. Now it's charging again. Fantastic. So that functionality allows you to go cheaper on your batteries and keep them safe and keep them from getting damaged on these cold winter days like today. And for $300, that's crazy. Like this is amazing. So definitely think about it. Check it out. Links in the description if you guys are interested. This is it's a real game changer. I'm loving it. And I love a good simple charge controller because I don't actually want to look at it very much. Just, simple screen, tuck it in a box. It's got passive cooling, quiet, love it. It's awesome. As exciting as heat exchangers are, I have to take a quick break and run off to Vancouver for the International Boat Show Creator Booth. We're going to get a bunch of YouTubers together and meet some of you guys and hang out with each other and talk to some of the companies that are out there doing stuff and show you guys a bit of that. Before I do that, I gotta finish installing this Dodger I've been working on for a client for ages, and finally got it done and finally got the chance to actually install it on his boat in Vancouver. Okay, the install is done. Now we're gonna meet up some friends, hang out, and then finally get to this boat show. Of course the install's done, so now it's not raining. It's great. Now, before I hang out with some buddies, I also have to go hang out with my buddies at Green Line. We're gonna get some water fill hoses finally, and some more A1 fuel hoses. Well, this is the cheapest place to get it, so we had to make a stop. Aladino, do you feel very VIP right now?
Oh yeah.
So VIP.
Wow.
Get out, I got a name badge. Oh, wow. Hey, do you like YouTube? You want to watch some YouTube? What do you think of the boat show so far?
Fantastic. The carpets are blue.
They are blue.
Yeah, the
Like
theme seems to be
ocean.
blue.
Yes, the theme. Blue's very blue this year.
Yes.
That's what I think.
It's been a good time.
Yeah.
Meeting a lot of content creators, which is
Yeah.
great. Still
it's
a bit
been
quiet for Friday afternoon, but it has been fun. We've been making it fun.
Barry's gonna pick up the pace here soon, so
Oh, I can't wait
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that. He's
Yeah, I
bringing out
think
the
he's-
minibar.
yeah, or interpretive dance or something. It's gonna be fun.
Something. A little bit of spike and fun.
It's like fun.
Yeah. We are SVR.
He's actually bigger in person. Yeah, it's just he makes
Simon
the,
is.
he makes the
really
sticker
is.
look so small.
Yeah. Simon is you. How tall are you? Are you like 6'2" or something?
I am 6'6". 2 meters.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
6'6", 2 meters.
Well, it's 199 centimeters, but I'm definitely reaching on that one.
Yeah, he's definitely the tallest content creator that we have here on the booth today.
It's a big mantle to carry, but I'm very proud. Very proud.
But you're not 6'6". You're 6'6".
All right, I'm not 6'6", man.
Hello,
Hello.
my name is Aladino.
The shortest guy at the booth today.
I like to disassemble things, mostly on boats, and we'll think about reconstruction later.
That's right.
That's me.
Because we're YouTubers. We're here to break things. All right, we've ditched everybody. We're running over to the outdoor section on this beautiful sunny Vancouver winter day to go see what else they've got for show for us.
Well, we're still missing to see the sailboats, so we're told those are in Granville. Let's go see if we find some.
A single sailboat is all we're asking. Just one, please.
There were 2 dinghies in Rogers Arena, so let's see what we can find in Granville.
Welcome to Granville Island.
Come to Granville, highly recommend. It's a cool place, regardless of boat show or not.
It's super sunny and dry here. You'll love it.
Let's go look at Safina's boat.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's right there.
Let's go look at a Formosa. Or Force 50, or whatever it is.
Yeah, Hudson Force 50, I think.
Force 50.
Never got it confirmed, but that's what my eyes tell me.
Oh, I see that transom. I recognize that transom. Look at that. It does look like a...
3 dinghies. Got the bases covered.
Well, you would never know it's not a wooden boat.
Totally.
Okay, enough snacks. Now we're gonna head over to the docks and check out some of the boats. Now, of course, there's lots of new yachts, and I'm not really gonna show much of that because it wasn't that interesting. But there are some traveling and working boats. Let me introduce you to 1B02, a Canadian Lifeboat Institution boat. This gorgeous boat was built in Pearl Harbor in 1944. It was an admiral's barge originally, and it's still working today as part of the Lifeboat Institute. They work with the Coast Guard and fire and police and all of that. It's a not-for-profit. These are all volunteers, and they got 2 gorgeous old boats. It's a lot of fun.
How does that work?
You know, as for the rest of the boats, basically they're all just kind of leaning a little bit heavier into what they were doing before. So all the runabouts are getting longer and more runabouty. All of the luxury yachts are getting more luxurious, and all of the sailing racing boats are becoming racier and faster. I really don't have that much of any hot takes on any of this stuff. It just kind of, I don't know, doesn't excite me like the old stuff does. What do you think, Aladino? It's a little bit chintzy for me, you know?
Disappointing.
I like the finer things in life, and
Yeah.
that just wasn't quite enough. Disappointing. Let's get out of here.
Oh.
All right, I'm with Daryl from Petawatts. We're just checking out this exhibition boat of yours with one of your packages, the ACL 75. Is that 75 kilowatts?
It's 75 horsepower.
75 horsepower.
Prop rated.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
A proper prop rated
Yeah.
horsepower, not
Yeah.
none of this like 10 horsepower equivalent stuff that you hear.
That's right. It's
Right.
It's 115 horsepower up top,
Right.
and it ends up being 75 at the prop.
Wow. Awesome, and it's a
Yeah.
hell of a motor. It's not a small motor.
Correct.
It's stripped down and basic, but it's an electric motor.
It's a huge electric motor that does its job. Like it's pushes this boat at 42 miles an hour.
42 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Wild. Obviously, with electrics, the conversation is always about range. You have
Yeah.
some pretty good packs in here. What voltage are you running on these?
43 kilowatt hours.
43 kilowatt hours. Awesome. So that gives you
Full tilt. These will run around 2.5 hours.
no shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Wow.
then if you roll it back and just have it just in gear, it'll go up to 12 hours.
It's not even that big of a pack.
No.
It doesn't look that big.
There's 3 of them.
Okay.
One here and 2 in the.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how you snuck
Yeah.
them in the bow.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
All
They're
right.
just in between the seats here.
It helps with the weight balance, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, what voltage are you running on these?
Converted into 4 to
Okay.
600.
4 to 600.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're running high voltage on this thing. Okay, that
Yeah.
that explains some of the efficiency you're getting then.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's a labor of love. I did the refinish on the boat itself.
And it's a beautiful boat.
Yeah, we took all the parts off, everything off, and I redid it and put it all back together just last week. Finished it.
No kidding. So you must be
Yeah.
proud.
Yeah, it's looking good. I'm happy with how it turned
Absolutely
out.
gorgeous. And I love the idea of going with the new technology on an old boat.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
73 years between the motor and the boat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Right on. Well, I really love the interface you guys have done up here. This control is fancy looking. I mean, that is really, really cool. Some of the stuff you've made yourself, some of it gets supplied by other suppliers.
Yep.
What's the breakdown for you? Like, how much of the design work are you doing with some of these controls and stuff?
Well, as far as this boat goes,
Yeah.
I installed the flat panel and
Okay.
the controls. The wiring's all done by our tech, the wiring guy, and then I look after the upholstery and the rest of the boat.
Nice. Yeah, so it's the whole team effort then.
Yeah,
That's great.
absolutely.
It's good to have folks who are good at doing what they're doing. Awesome. Thank you, Daryl.
Thank you.
All right, so Blaine and I just had a look at this electric boat. There's quite a lot of electric stuff at this show.
Yeah.
There's Torpedo, which we have feelings about Torpedo, so we're not going to get into it too much. The Petawatt ones are cool. They sell a lot of e-prop stuff. E-prop's much, I think, getting a better product most of the time.
Yeah.
We should double back and get some B-roll.
Check
of
it
that.
out. Yeah.
Okay. But that particular one, that looked like an AC Delco motor.
I think so.
Right?
I'm gonna have to Google and check it. But yeah, I think that was an HVH of some description.
Right, and a lot of the interfaces are like a lot nicer. Like it's polished, it
It's
looks clean.
pretty.
I
Yeah.
really want to get, my hands on it and actually actually test it.
Yep.
So anyway,
It's pretty nice.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's nice to see some electric stuff, especially on an old boat like that.
Well, yeah, and you see all the other ones, and they don't really look like this typical outboard. This one actually looks like an outboard.
It doesn't look like they've redesigned the wheel for that.
No.
And the interior is that simple.
Yep, absolutely.
For those of you who don't know, this is Blake. Onboard Tangaroa is this channel. You should go check it out. Lots of fun electrical stuff and a giant damn boat. Real big.
It's a little big.
You guys go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. Let's go look at more electric boats.
Dennis was fangirling over this stuff.
Okay, well, hustle and the bustle is over. I'm back out here on perihelion, ready to get back to work. But before I do, I just want to give a big thank you to Rob and Tia, who organized everything. That was the first ever creator booth at the International Boat Show in Vancouver, and they really knocked it out of the park. There was a lot of people there. It was really nice to rub shoulders with people that you've been watching for years and get to meet and hang out with them. It's still going on right now, but I have only got energy for basically one day of social battery, and then I gotta get back out here and get back to work. Also, a big thank you to Daryl and Persistent Sales for grabbing the tab last night. It was a lot of fun. I didn't film anything, but it was fun. And now I am going to deal with this hangover by getting back to work. All right, let's do it. God damn, it's cold.
Just give it a little hook to her.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a winter wonderland out there, and I'm not really a snow person, but I was still born and raised in Ottawa, Canada, so I can handle it. And actually, I probably enjoy it a fair bit, but you know, I'd rather be on a beach somewhere, obviously. Scooters and flip-flops, right? Usually on days like today, I'd be in my boat just getting things piping hot and enjoying my off-grid lifestyle because it's so nice on snowy days like today. However, the batteries are dead. I've been neglecting my power system all week and just been using power without really thinking about it too much. And then it snowed and covered all of my solar panels. So I'm really glad to have my workshop. I'm here in my office. I got my heater by my toes. But it's time for me to get back out there, brave that snow, and shovel and shovel and shovel. All right, well, I didn't get quite that much done this week. The snow has really slowed me down a lot, and running off to Vancouver with friends was delightful, but you know, it is what it is. I've put more of the heat shielding. I've actually used up all the rest of it I have. I have some more coming in the mail. Plus, we're still waiting on parts. One thing I did get in are stainless P-clips. These are a game changer. Make sure if you're gonna do something on a boat with these, you get the stainless ones because the other ones degrade stupid fast. It's the same with the hose clamps. Make sure you get the full stainless ones because all the non ones, they just start rusting out on you really quickly. We got the heat exchanger in. It's the first chunk of the loop that I'm gonna put all along this bulkhead here, including the diesel heater, but I need some mounting brackets for that, so I'm not finished that, and I still need the muffler on that system. It's just parts, you know, parts. We're still waiting on the water pumps for the freshwater pickup and the saltwater pickup, so that'll get plumbed in as soon as those show up. And yeah, I don't know. I just want to say a huge thank you to Rob and Tia, who organized the content creator booth at the International Boat Show. You guys are amazing. Thank you to Daryl and the folks over at Precision Sales for buying my dinner, and thank you to Renogy for sponsoring this episode. It has been just really cool to like mess with their systems and just see what they can do on a limited budget. It's really impressive stuff. I look forward to doing more of that stuff. Anyways, that is it for me, guys. Links as always in the description. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.